So, good afternoon everyone. We are going to present our project. So, our project for the past 2 weeks was enhancing STIR's educational resources database to test, evaluate and design science workshops. It sounds like a lot, it sounds very difficult, but it's easily explained. It's actually, we try to design science workshops or science shows by using a database full of experiments.
So let's start from the beginning, shall we? So this is the database. It contains over 200 activities with links to the websites to them and then the information, the suitable age for the students, and the dangers with performing the experiments, like burning your fingers or stepping on someone's toes, something like that. And one of our jobs was to rate these experiments. I know it sounds a bit boring, and that's because it is a bit boring. But we experienced firsthand what the teachers and supervisors have to do before a lesson or a workshop or a science show. So yeah, they just grab some ideas, throw it in the database, and build on them, and yeah, do it. So it's way easier said than done.
So while looking through the database, we had to pick our favorite experiment, and I picked jet of steam from a boiling flask. It's actually the same principle as a cloud chamber. The only difference is that with this, there are millions and millions of particles going through it at the same time, and that's why you see such a big cloud. And with the cloud chamber, it's just one particle at a time going through, and that's why you just see the little track.
I picked the moon shuttle because I thought, okay, it might be fun for students to think of a design that incorporates all the dangers from space, like pressure, radiation, and temperature, and all just common sense. So I thought, okay, students can design that, and I think it looks a bit like CERN because they have to look at pressure and radiation and temperature the same way. So yeah, I thought it was a very good idea. And finally, we had to present these activities in a large Zoom meeting. We had to explain our activities, and the other participants in the Zoom meeting also had an activity in their pocket. So it was like a little competition, and who's going to win, and finally we won. Very nice. So yeah, but not only that, for a science show or a workshop, you have to test your activities. And this was also one of our jobs. Together with Anya, one of our supervisors, we played around with liquid nitrogen. We just dumped some sticks in liquid nitrogen. We spilled it on the ground. We did a lot of fun stuff with it. We had our own workshop for superconductors, and we put a mouse inside an X-ray machine. Not a real one, a computer mouse, in our subjects.
So one of the experiments in the database is making a hovercraft from CD. And that's actually one of the experiments that Patrick is doing some research on. He's trying to create a railway to move detectors by the same principle of a hovercraft. He designed his designs on an application called Autodesk Fusion 360. After he's happy with his design, he 3D prints it. But you have to do it multiple times to see which one is the best, which form, where you have to put the hole, etc. And that's actually also what we did. We designed a hovercraft. We had to think of the best form, and after we were happy, we 3D printed it. Turns out it's not that easy, because we both had a pretty big problem with our hovercraft. Like mine, you can see it's pretty small, so you will probably not be able to see it. But the 3D printer didn't print the hole. So when you put a balloon on it, the air stays in the balloon. So it's actually just a holder for a balloon.
Yes, mine, like the top part, is a bit too small for the balloon to fit on it. Like the balloon would just fly away. So it's not really a hovercraft, more like a pogo table for cockroaches or something. So we also followed Patrick on a tour to become a guide at CERN. So we got like a little sneak peek at the LINAC and Lair before the other students did, so that was quite exciting. We also helped Margarita review a paper for the competition for being nice at schools, which Alexia told you everything about, of course. And then we also had some fun coffee meetings in like a big Zoom call with all the colleagues of Patrick and Anya. And we talked about a lot of stuff, and at the same time, we talked about actually nothing. So thank you for listening. Any questions?